type of people make the club get full. Many a day has passed.
Wait, if it's 2 feet under.
Okay, yeah.
It ran straight away along there, by the way. It's squishy.
And look, it's pretty obvious. So theoretically, if we're in no man's land, if we're going to cross all the enemy's trenches and get out into the green fields beyond, we might have to cross as many as 3, 6, 9 trenches. You see what I mean? And maybe from the very front line trench to the very rear third line trench, it could be a couple of miles. That's sort of the distance. All done by hand, of course. And you know, good mathematics students, that the shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. What do you notice about the shape of the trenches? They're not straight. Why not? Because that's extra. We've got no JCBs and diggers and things like that.
Isn't it? We use it when they used to check the bombs.
That's right. So, and more likely an artillery shell. You know, imagine something as big and as heavy as me coming down from 2 miles up in the air and randomly, you know, unluckily landing in the trench. We don't want its shrapnel and its bits and pieces shooting along in straight lines for 100 yards hurting us. And also, if the enemy were to get into our trench but we were still defending it on either side, again, we don't want to be able to fire his rifle in a straight line. So we'll make it, and the closer we go to the front line, the more rigid that shape will be. So here it's kind of a bit snaky, isn't it? But in the front line trenches, it will be every 5 metres a right angle turn. Because a man with his rifle with a bayonet on the end is too unwieldy, he can't use that. So the enemy around the corner is chuck a grenade around the corner, wait for it to go bang, a couple of random shots with my pistol, and then I go around looking for a fight. Homemade weapons, something which would look like a rounder's bat that you might use at school. But my rounder's bat, I'm going to wrap some barbed wire around it and put some sticks. Say that the field marshal was there, Bloomer, and he had a little prepared speech like this, and around him, around the most of the women, wearing bunch of soldiers. 2 or 3 of them have to be taken away as casualties to a place like this with gunshot wounds to their fingers or their hands, which he thinks is a little strange. And he watches these blokes the next night, and of course German machine guns, and you can set the sights on machine guns sort of arithmetically, so you don't have to see where you're firing, so you can use them accurately at night time. Every now and again during the night, we fire along the top of the trenches, like this, just to keep your heads down sort of thing, and to deter you from coming out into no man's land, mending your barbed wire and all that sort of stuff we're talking about. And so desperate are these French soldiers to get out of the trenches that they're prepared to stand there all night like this, with their hands above the trenches, above the parapet, hoping in inverted commas that they are going to get shot in the fingers and the hands, which of course is going to wreck their day big style, but that's how desperate they were to get out of the trenches. Our soldiers called it a blighty wound. In Flanders fields the poppies blow, between the crosses row on row that mark our place, and in the sky the larks still bravely singing fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch, be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies grow in Flanders fields. That's it. To this day, it's one of the reasons why the poppy is iconic to us, and we wear it November the 11th and all the rest of it.
Well, how do you do, Private William McBride? Do you mind if I sit here down by your graveside? I'll rest for a while in the warm summer sun. I've been walking all day and I'm nearly done. And to say by your gravestone you were only 19 when you joined the glorious Poland in 1916. And I hope you died quick and I hope you died clean. Oh, William McBride was slow and obscene. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they sound the pipe lowly? Did the rifles fire o'er ye as they lowered ye down? Did the bugles sing the last boast in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest? And did you leave a wife or a sweetheart behind? In some loyal heart is your memory enshrined. And though you died back in 1916, to that faithful heart are you always 19? Or are you just a stranger without even a name, forever enclosed behind some glass pane, in an old photograph torn and tattered and stained, and fading to yellow in a brown leather frame? Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they sound the pipe lowly? Did the rifles fire o'er ye as they lowered ye down? Did the bugles sing the last boast in chorus? Did the pipes play the flowers of the forest?
Who's that fools? Everybody move to the back of the boys. Do you wanna bump and slump with fools? We the type of people make the club get full. Who's that fools? Everybody move to the back of the boys. Do you wanna bump and slump with fools? We the type of people make the club get full. Many a day